Hey everyone! Today we're going to be going over the different trends in social media and how they relate to education. Before going any further, we first need to have a solid definition of what social media is.
Sites. So, what is social media? Essentially, social media incorporates the online technology and methods through which people can share content, personal opinions, swap different perspectives, and insights into world issues and generally discuss the evolution of media itself. Social media website content can come in many shapes and forms.
Merriam-Webster also defines social media as forms of electronic communication such as websites for social networking and microblogging, through which users create online communities to share information, ideas, personal messages, and other content, such as videos. Some common social media sites are Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Now that we know what social media is and we know of a few examples, the next question we have to ask ourselves is, what does that have to do with education? Before integrating social media into the classroom, it's important to keep internet safety in mind. We as educators have a responsibility to ensure that our students know how to safely navigate the online world. We can do this by helping our students learn what's appropriate to say or post in a public forum, how to discern truth from fiction, and how to evaluate information and potential threats. There are many benefits of using social media in the classroom, the first of which being peer collaboration. Students can use sites such as Facebook or something similar to gather outside of the classroom in order to share ideas and assignments with their fellow peers. The next benefit being that students can connect with experts on sites like Twitter, where they can connect with professionals or experts in any field. The results are that they can learn more and gain useful content from them. This empowers the students to produce greater results. Another added benefit is increasing student engagement. It is becoming more and more difficult to remove students from their mobile devices. We can incorporate social media sites they already use into lessons in order to increase student engagement. Gathering data for formative assessments has also been made easier. Social media now has functions that make sharing, reading, and collecting information one click simple. Formative assessments can be made easier with social media sites. For example, a class hashtag can be assigned to track student assignments and progress. And lastly, social media has made it easier for students to explore secondary education on an international level. In recent years, it has become indispensable to international student recruitment for schools abroad. Many institutions of higher education are already implementing some form of social media for their students. A study by Pearson found that over 90% of all faculty are using social media in courses they're teaching or for their professional careers outside of the classroom. It helps that most educators are already aware of and familiar with the most popular social media platforms. There are a few things to keep in mind if you're planning on integrating social media into your classroom. The first is that educators must understand. What this means is that culturally responsive teaching helps students better connect with what they are learning. Because social media is such a huge part of teen culture, we need to know how our students are using these platforms, the types of experiences they're having, and how they feel about it all. The next thing to keep in mind is to practice what you preach. Only by being open-minded and using the technology yourselves will we as teachers be able to really reach out to students.